Hey guys, what's up? Sermo11 here with my review of My Knight and Me, the new Cartoon Network show by Team TO or Team 2, I'm not sure how they want their name to be pronounced. They have worked on shows such as Elena of Avalor and Rabbit's Invasion. Now, My Knight and Me is a reference to the two main characters. Knight is referring to Henri, who is Jimmy's father, and Me, of course, is referring to the main character, Jimmy. Jimmy is the character with the ideas and comes up with the plans to help the three main characters in their battles. He is a squire trying to become a knight just like his father. He goes on adventures with Henri, his father, and I like how there's a father and son dynamic. You don't really see that often or at all in cartoons. Sometimes it'll be an adult and a kid that aren't related, and I like how they are just family. And there's also Kat, who is a princess but doesn't want to just be a damsel in distress. Basically, they portray the regular princesses as damsels in distress. They get captured and wait for Jimmy or knights like Henri to rescue them. In one of the episodes, Kat brings up a good point of why can't she help Jimmy while he's trying to save her or try to escape on her own. And I like that. I like that they're doing something different with the female sort of character. Because some shows just portray females as being like always in need and everything, and I like how they're presenting that, you know, girls can do stuff too. So this is a medieval show set in the Dark Ages, and based on the first few episodes, it's okay. I think it's better suited for children though. The episodes seem to have no structure and can be watched in any order. The show has a 3D art style which seems to be getting some hate online. I don't get the whole animation argument. That could really be a video in its own right, but I think the animation looks good and there's nothing wrong with it. There's even cool 2D scenes in the show that look like cutouts, so I think the animation looks fine. It looks good for a 3D show. Normally I don't like 3D shows. This is done well with its style so far. Cartoon Network aired new episodes every weekday, and I watched the show for most of the first week, and I'll get into why I didn't finish it later. Now, I know I said earlier the episodes don't seem to have a structure, but there is a little bit of structure as to how the episodes go, but overall there's nothing like connecting them or anything like that. So the structure that it does follow for its episodes is that there's three main villains as far as I can tell. Jack the Dragon, the Witch, and the Giant. I believe there's some black birds or bats too, but there isn't much information on the show online or any at all, so I don't have the episodes on my TV anymore, so this will be all taken off of my memory, but it's either 3 or 4 enemies. So they have 3 major villains that have always been involved in some way, and even if the plot is concerning Jimmy and a bully character having a fight, one of the 3 enemies will show up in the episode. And I also wanted to mention that there's a cell phone-like device in the show, and I thought that was unique. Some people hate when shows show characters taking selfies. I'm not sure why. Like, what's the problem with being able to take a photo of yourself? People seem to be very bitter about that, like overly bitter, because it has nothing to do with them, but they don't like when shows do that or when people do that in real life. I don't get it. Due to all the hate online, I was expecting My Knight and Me to be a bad show, but it's not. It's not bad at all. I won't heavily praise it either, but I don't mind what I watch. I think a lot of people go to the internet to hate things that they haven't seen, and that's sad. I say this show deserves viewership, and my problem with it is that it doesn't seem to go anywhere. They fight the same villains over and over, and while the situations for each episode are unique, they always end up fighting one of the 3 villains. Why not introduce more or have someone else be the enemy? Why can't one of the enemies be human? You know, maybe one of the squires or knights is evil. And there doesn't seem to be an overall plot. I can see them maybe having a big story for the final episode or something, but who knows? It seems like the show was created to last instead of go anywhere, and maybe I'm wrong, but I watched 5 or 6 episodes of the show, and that's kind of the vibe that I got from it. And I don't even know the full number of episodes. IMDb says 17 episodes, but one of the episodes says episode 51, so I'm not sure how many episodes My Knight and Me got it for its first season. And I really don't mind watching the show, but I just like plots, and they can have unique situations for each episode, but if it doesn't go anywhere and has the same villains each time, it gets old, and that's kind of why I stopped watching the show. And I hope the show doesn't get canceled, and hopefully it finds an audience somewhere. I think this show would be better suited for Nickelodeon, but their network is pretty trash right now. So if you've seen My Night and Me, what did you think about this show? Anyways, that's it for me. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Surmo11. See you next time, and peace out.